Look at that beast. 8 levels.
What if we made our tower look like a giant carrot?
We're gonna make a giant carrot tower. Hello, how's it going? Tainro here, and welcome to another Lands of Zankar episode. Today we're starting off right here by the villagers and iron golems because I've been gathering a little bit of iron. There we go. Oh, look, there's another one up there. He's just chilling. I've been digging a whole lot more caves and tunnels, and so I need a lot more iron to get myself through the pickaxes that I'm using, because I'm not quite at a point where I'm using diamond tools. But that might change today, because we're moving some of these guys to the base. And where are we going to put them? Well, I've got the perfect spot started. I'm digging out a little cave underneath the main base, just to kind of give them a nice little place to start, and I'll build like some housing structures around for them after that. But to start off, I've got a brand new tunnel right here at the base of the mountain, which is going to lead up to where the villagers are going to be hanging out. Right up through here, I've got this little area marked out. I'm going to make a little space for the villagers, and then have them trading some stuff, using some crops to get some emeralds, and maybe start to get some of my own librarians. So as you can probably imagine, this took a little while, so I've been pretty busy doing that. I've also been working on something up in the storage area. If we go right down here, you can see first off I've got some beautiful lanterns hung up, which is kind of where part of that iron came from. I've got some nice little item frames here. Eventually I'm going to change out all these signs to item frames. I just don't quite have enough leather to do that yet. But as you can see now, I have a nice little door right here by the staircase on both sides that go to bulk overflow. As easy as it would be to stack chests up, like whenever you fill up on cobble, you know, like this, it would cover up the wall, and I really don't want to do that. I don't want to clutter this place with a whole bunch of just chests stacked all the way to the ceiling. On the floor? Perfect. Fine. It's a storage room. I mean, that's what it's for. But I still want it to kind of look nice, you know? So we got all the bulk storage underneath here. Heading right down, I got this nice little area started with just some blank chests, nothing here yet, but I do have one for cobble, and so now we have a nice little place that'll provide a whole bunch of extra storage, which I may hook up with hoppers and droppers up later on. So as you can tell, it's been a ton of digging. Lots and lots of pickaxes have been used, but it's worth it. I got a nice little space. I love it. And I just realized I am missing a lantern right here. There we go. Great. Now that all that's out of the way, I'm gonna head back over to that villager area and try to come up with some kind of a neat little design for what I want to put in that cave. Right down here, I'm thinking some kind of little market style something with some wooden walls and just some windows that can kind of peek in. And of course, I'll have little trapdoors that'll make me crouch so I can go in without accidentally letting them run away. So I guess I'll grab some materials and then come try to figure this out. It might be a little bit overkill, but that should do. I'm thinking to start off, we'll just have a nice little simple wall. So 1, 2, 3 away. We'll bring the oak planks all the way across to create the entire perimeter wall. Another 1, 2, 3, go across here. Oh, perfect. And maybe a few uprights thrown every now and again. I'm thinking something kind of like this. We'll probably put the entrance right in here. So let's go ahead and build that piece up. And we'll throw a trapdoor on this side and on this side. And for right now, I'll throw a piece of dirt right here just to keep small things like baby zombies and whatever out from running, just in case anybody gets in. But when I'm finished here, I'll go ahead and grab a sticky piston and have it pull the block down and up to let us in and out. But the whole idea is that you walk up here, press the trapdoor, walk on through, and you can get in. And then same thing to leave. And the villagers, well, yeah, they can't. Let's go ahead and copy the same kind of framing with the wooden planks up on the ceiling. Copy the same one as below, so we'll do that there. We should do 5 right there, and a final 3. Perfect. And I'll fill in the rest of these logs here. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Cool deal, cool deal. We'll go ahead and fill in the rest of these with some, glass panes. Get one in each of these slots, just that way we can see everything that's going on inside, and they can see out. And with all that main structure done, I'll go ahead and take the torches down off here and put them back on these logs. We'll just make it look a little bit nicer, and of course with all the new lighting rules, we don't need it to be super crazy bright. That'll be just enough. Let's move to the inside. As far as these 2 stone walls, I'm just gonna go ahead and tear them out and do the same exact thing we have here, minus the glass. This is why I use up so many pickaxes. I really cannot wait to get some mending, unbreaking, some efficiency books, and then some diamond gear. That'll be pretty epic. Perfect. We'll start off with the planks, and then it's just a few logs. It's as simple as that. And then on the exterior sides, you can't see the top corner or the bottom corner, so you can just throw one. And it looks like you got the entire thing. It's beautiful. And we'll throw a couple of lights. And not that it really matters, but I do prefer to keep Endermen out of here, so I'm just going to go ahead and make this 2.5 blocks tall instead of 3, so they have no way of getting inside. Looking good, looking good. Now I just got to tear out the floor, replace that with some stone brick slabs that I've got right here, and this area will be done. 1 little block at a time. Doop, doop, doop. I always love to use slabs as my flooring because they work just the same as the normal block of whatever type it is, but it uses half as much. It's wonderful. Just a few more pieces and our whole little area is done. Except you may be wondering, sure, I can get in and out, but what about the villagers? Sure, you don't want them to get out, but you want them to get in, right? And that is why I've built up this little staircase, which I'll put some rails on, that will throw the villager, whee! into here. Good stuff. Light. Well, let's go ahead and replace this dirt block and try to get some villagers on our way here. Back over here with the villagers, here's the basic setup as a little trapdoor, same kind of thing as I have back at the base. I can put a little bucket of water right here. It'll push all the villagers that, walk into the water over into that corner, which will then allow me to push the minecart over here, and you see I've already got one. So I'll go ahead and pick up that water again, place that dirt block, and get this guy over to the base. Whee! Right up in here. Just got a couple more blocks to go, and it should send them straight down in. Woo! Oh, oops, sorry, didn't mean to give you fall damage. Maybe I'll bring that down a block. And I got a comment on my last video from Inkor saying I do not need to hit F3B to find out where the minecart is. He says you can just pay attention to the little attack indicator, so that little sword underneath the crosshair. So let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. So it comes off right there. Look at that. You learn something new every day. Alrighty. One down. A bunch to go. That is the last one. I still have 2 over there in the original villager breeder, so I'll throw some more carrots in there and try to get some more breeded up. But now it's time to help all these villagers to feel fulfilled. And now, with our 7 friends and our 7 composters, we can give everybody the opportunity to get a job. Oh, look! I love how actually eager they all look to come get a job. Oh, that's wonderful. So now, we can take our carrots and our potatoes and our wheat and beetroot. We can farm beetroot now, and it'll actually be worth something. Cool, so now we can finally start getting some emeralds from our crop farm out there. But to get the kind of emeralds we need something bigger than that farm we have over there, because that's just not going to cut it. That's not enough crops to get the quantity of emeralds that we need. So if you follow this track all the way back over here, you can kind of already see in the distance, I've got some kind of gargantuan carrot farm. Yeah, look at that beast. 8 levels with 80 carrot crops on each level. That's going to be insane.
Hey, Tainro.
Huh?
Can you picture this? A giant tower.
Giant tower?
A giant tower.
I like giant towers. Did you see my season 1 base?
Yes, this could be a tower of carrots. We could even make it bigger and do a tower of carrots and potatoes.
And potatoes?
And potatoes.
No, I love that idea, actually.
I was over here earlier, and I was at the top level, and I was like, wow, this is really dangerous. And then I was thinking we could build like a giant tower, and I was like, ooh, that'd be really cool. What if we made our tower look like a giant carrot?
We're gonna make a giant carrot tower. We're gonna need either a lot of orange wool, a lot of orange concrete, or a lot of orange concrete powder. I don't know what we're gonna do, but holy cow. Or terracotta, that could work too.
Yeah, a giant carrot.
I can see it now. Let's do that maybe over the next few weeks.
Sounds good.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that idea. That's super exciting. Real quick though, before I go meet up with Murden, I want to show you guys how we expanded the trading hall just a little bit because we realized very quickly, boo.
Hello.
That it would not work at its current size. So, yeah. We made it a little bigger here. And Alistair had the awesome idea to categorize them by groups. I didn't even think of that. Except we got our little, toolsmith over here just chatting away. Come on, man, you got work to do. Anyway, I will see you later, Alistair. I gotta go meet up with Murden and see what kind of stuff we're getting into.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, you can already see part of this magnificence that is Battle Drip. Check this out. That's so cool. A handful of Zankarians and myself included were over here last night testing this out with Murden. Hot stuff, alright. And we were just checking out like the logistics to see how this all worked. But it's a mini game that Steam or Murden put together, and it's super, super cool. So we're gonna go check out what Murden has, what he wants us to do. Oh, here he is right now. Hi, Murden. What have you been up to?
Killing pigs.
Oh, okay.
They're evil.
Shall we head over to your game and see what we're dealing with today?
Oh, right. I did want to meet up with you. So let's head up there, shall we?
Also, the super awesome airship, he has a video on that on his channel already, which is super cool. So make sure you go check that out. He has a cool little time lapse of him building it.
Yeah, it's super cool.
All the mushroom blocks.
800 of them.
800 of them. Oh my gosh. So
Hey,
here it is in all of its glory. This thing is crazy. Like I said, he has a whole video that's going to be coming out a week from today. So I'll put that in the description once it comes out. Go check that out. But just to break it down really quickly, essentially what you do is you stand in one of these hopper spots, hold shift so the opponent cannot see you. You'll throw a snowball and try to hit a target, which will then drop a dripstone down, hitting them. Again, more details on Steam's channel, but that's essentially how it works. It's kind of like a play on Battleship. It's super cool.
Yeah, and actually, the reason I brought you here is I wanted to enlist you in your musical talents.
Ooh, okay.
So
Sounds
as you
interesting.
can see, there's like a line of redstone torches here in the back. So what we can do, or I guess what you could do,
Okay.
is attach note blocks around it. So as these torches turn off and on, as the signal goes up, it could actually make sounds.
Okay.
So I was thinking it'd be cool to do that for each individual one. And then if you look at the very top up there, that line of tiles, there's actually a bunch of redstone there that is for the bullseye shots. So I was thinking maybe having a separate tune if you hit the bullseye shot.
Okay, I like that idea.
So it could be really cool because we get an audio and visual feedback whenever someone hits a target block.
Yeah, it's super cool because the lights kind of all flicker going up the line. It's really fun.
So I'm thinking, yeah, I'll give you 10 diamonds now for the job.
Oh, wow, I get a down payment.
I will pay you more once it's complete. Sound good?
That sounds good to me. Am I supplying supplies?
Yep. I can pay you more for supplies later, but yeah.
It's just wood and redstone. And Alistair has been doing a ton of tree chopping, so we have a little bit of wood.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say you had lots of redstone. Do you want to know how much went into this build?
How much redstone went into this build?
Just with the redstone lamps alone, that's like 1,000.
Holy cow.
It doesn't include all the torches and the repeaters and the comparators. I want to say 1,500.
That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But hey, it's worth it. This thing looks so cool.
Yes, it's amazing. I love this thing. Cool. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, and also for accepting the job offer here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you for the job offer, and thank you so much for watching. This is going to be the end of the episode. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, make sure you hit like down below and subscribe to see what other kind of shenanigans come out and, you know, when I'm going to fulfill my duties here. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you next time.